and sisters. Today I will answer a question about intent, and in this video will be some long because there are a lot of questions in this topic. So let's start. What are intent? An intent is a messaging object that can be used to request an action from another application component. What can intent be used for? First one, starting an activity, and starting a service, and finally delivering a broadcast. What type of intent are there? There exist three types. The first one's implicit, explicit, and finally pending. What is an implicit intent? Implicit intent are ones that do not name a specific component, but instead declare a general action to perform, which allows a component from another application to handle it. What is an explicit intent? Explicit intent specifies which application will satisfy the intent by supplying either the target application's package name or fully qualified component class name. What is a pending intent? A pending intent object is a wrapper around an intent object. The primary purpose of pending intent is to grant permission to a foreign application to use the contained intent, as if it were executed from your application own process. What are intent extra? Intent extra are key-value pairs that carry additional information required to accomplish the requested action. What is the intent component name? An optional intent parameter that specifies the name of the component to start. What is the intent action? A string that specifies the generic action that needs to be performed. What is the intent data? The URI that references the data to be acted on and or the MIME type of that data. What is the intent category? A string containing additional information about the kind of component that should handle the intent. What are intent flags? Intent flags may instruct the Android system how to launch an activity and how to treat if after it's launched. How can you pass non-primitive data type through an intent? To be able to send a non-primitive data object through an intent, it must implement the parsable interface. What is the difference between the parsable and serializable interface? Serializable is a default Java interface that uses reflection to serialize an object. Parsable is an Android-specific interface that allows the developer to implement a serializing mechanism and is thus more efficient. How can you force the app chooser dialog? To show the chooser, create an intent using the createChooser method flag and pass it to startActivity method. What are intent filters? Filters are flags declared on an Android object that determine the type of intent it can handle. And what is the intent filter associated with the application main entry point? It is action main. That's our last question about intent. There are a lot of, I know, but don't worry, I have answered a lot of questions about intent and the other topics to maximize know the most answer of different Android questions that you can find in interview and other tests. And if you like this video, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel to see the next video about notification for tomorrow, inshallah. And goodbye.